Hello everybody and welcome back here in a new video. Today guys, as always, this is now a routine. I'm gonna show you the best pair that I choose for next week to trade Forex. So guys, as you know, every single week I do this analysis with two guys and I'm gonna show you the best pair that I chose for next week. So the first one guys is GBP NZD. GBP NZD guys, on the weekly time frame, as you can see, we are definitely bearish. Why is that? Because we were creating higher highs and higher lows, so we were bullish. A new higher high, this was the higher low, we body closed under the higher low, so now this time frame here is bearish. So weekly time frame is bearish, the daily time frame is it bearish or bullish? It's bearish as well, with this one being the lower high, lower low. But if we don't count this big push to the downside that happened in April, we can even tell that it's bearish because of these moves right here. Let's count just these ones here. So guys, let me take my arrows. Bearish, now it turned bullish, even though to me it was still bearish. Now it's bullish, new higher high, still bullish, lower low, because we body closed below this structure there. So now guys, we are bearish on the daily as well. How is the 4 hour? The 4 hour is bearish too. Why is that? Because this was the higher high, but if we guys see better, we can see that this structure here body closed above the previous higher high and then body closed below the higher low. So now the 4 hour is bearish as well. So what I'm gonna wait for this one here to do is to break under this area of interest. This area of interest is a daily area of interest with 1, 2, 3, 4 touches, let's say 3 touches, and maybe now it's creating a new touch. So guys, what I believe for the next week is that GBP NZD will create a new lower low on the daily. So it will go down there to retest once again this structure here to continue going to the downside. So this is what I will trade for next week. And on the 1 hour time frame, where I will look for my entry signal, I will wait for the break and retest of the area of interest plus the 50 EMA. Those are the settings for my EMA. For you guys that want to know how my EMA is, these are the settings. Then I have the no gaps candles. It's just an indicator that removes the gaps from the market because are just ugly to see. So yeah guys, that was GBP NZD. Hopefully we can take this beautiful trade next week. Yeah, we will see. This was the first one. The second one guys is GBP NZD JPY. NZD JPY on the weekly time frame, we can tell that it's very bullish, even though last week we had a bearish engulfing candlestick that engulfed 1, 2, 3, 4 candlesticks. So it means that we have a bearish momentum. The daily time frame engulfed the previous daily candlestick, but what else do we have? The daily is bearish along with the 4 hour time frame. So the 4 hour and the daily are bearish. So why am I interested in this one here is because the daily has created a left head, right shoulder. If you see, this is the left shoulder, the head, and this I counted as the right shoulder. So I will wait for the retest to the neckline of the head and shoulders, which is also an area of interest. If you go to the left, it has multiple touches, this area of interest here. And the 4 hour will retest the previous structure point, which is this structure here, and we have this area of interest along with the EMA on the 4 hour. And what else do we have guys? We have this right here, which is the round psychological level 88, which is a level where banks and big institutions buy or sell, because they don't buy or sell at numbers like 88 plus 193, but they do at the round numbers with zeros. So I will wait for the lower high, then continue trading the lower low, and this was NZD JPY. I believe it has a high probability of playing in our favor because we have an area of interest on the 4 hour, on the daily. We have the EMA on the daily, the 4 hour EMA as well, the round psychological level, and more conferences that we'll see once the market will open. So The pullback, guys, to the area of interest will look something like this on the 1 hour. To then go to my area of interest, wait for my entry signals to take this trade. Now, guys, Euro USD. Euro USD is kinda a strange trade. So last week we closed like a big bearish engulfing candlestick, and we left the week. Usually, guys, we have the week filled. So after this week got created, maybe the week after that we will fill this week. Then the daily time frame, as you guys can see, is definitely bearish. We have this zone of support and resistance and support on the daily. The 4 hour is bullish right now, but I will still be interested in taking this trade because it has a high probability. We have this area of interest here on the 4 hour as well, the EMA. So because I only have the daily bearish while the weekly and the 4 hour are bullish, I will wait for some further confirmations, such as the break out of this zone right here on the 30 minutes, because it's a structure, it's a zone used as support and resistance multiple times. I will wait for the break. Maybe before that I will wait for the shift of structure on the 30 minutes to then wait for the break retest to take this trade to the downside. A trade that has a big probability of playing in our favor, because we need to fill this week here to maybe have a candlestick body closing at this previous structure point on the weekly. So I believe that this week we will fill that week. How many times did I say week? Count it and comment it down below. So that was my analysis on Euro USD. I will wait for the rejection on the 4 hour from the EMA plus the area of interest to take this trade to the downside. Guys, make sure to stay updated by joining my Telegram channel. The link is in the description. Follow me on my Instagram account. Leave a like on this channel and please subscribe, because guys, it helps me so much to create free content as this one here. So yeah, that was Euro USD. Now let's see Euro AUD. While on Euro USD I will look for sells, on Euro AUD I will look for buys. Why is that? The weekly time frame is definitely bullish. Look at this big push to the upside and we are still bullish. Daily time frame, the daily time frame is bullish. Some of you may not count this big push here, but let's not count it. Let's count just these structures here. So we were bullish right here, creating higher highs, higher lows, high, 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 low, high, high. Now we are bearish. If we are still in this range, we are still bearish. We body closed under, we body closed above the previous lower high, and now we are bullish on the daily. So we have weekly, daily, and 4 hour bullish, because the 4 hour is bullish as well. So I will wait for the higher low on the 4 hour to take this trade to the upside. I believe it will be a quick trade because we have this daily area of interest used multiple times as a support, 1, 2, 3, a resistance, support, and maybe we will use it as a support once again. My take profit will be at this area of interest here on the daily, because it's a zone used as resistance. We are in between that, so now we will trade the buy, and if I get, guys, the body close above this area of interest, I will look for the pullback to this area of interest to the retest to buy once again. So yeah, that was Euro AUD, retest of the area of interest to take the buy after my entry signals. Now let's see AUD CAD. AUD CAD on the weekly time frame, we are bearish. Last week was a bearish engulfing candlestick, rejecting this area of interest plus rejecting the EMA. The daily time frame is bearish as well. We have this kind of head and shoulders. I wouldn't count it as a head and shoulders. We have this area of interest right here. I will simply wait for a little, let me take the 1 hour time frame, a little pullback to this area of interest here to then look for the shift of structure to take this trade to the downside. As easy as it gets. So that's it. It's not something overcomplicated. Retest, 1 hour, rejection plus shift of structure to take this trade. Now let's see, guys, GBP JPY, which I believe that if we get a pullback, it will be the best trade for next week. So the weekly time frame is bullish. I don't care. The daily time frame is bearish. We closed with a big engulfing candlestick, big bearish engulfing candlestick. We have this beautiful area of interest on the daily time frame with multiple touches. 4 hour time frame, is it, guys, bearish or bullish? Of course it's bearish. What I will wait for is similar to NZGPY, the retest to this area of interest right here, previous touching point on the 4 hour area of interest, EMA, to take this trade to the downside. As easy as it can be. Look at these, guys, on the 1 hour. It will retest the EMA as well to take this trade to the downside. These are the trades that make a lot of sense taking and that have a high probability of playing in our favor. So I will set my alarm here on the once the market open, to see if we can get the pullback to then take the trade. Now, GBP CAD. GBP CAD is quite similar to GBP NZD. In fact, the weekly time frame is bearish. The daily time frame is bearish as well. We have this area of interest, which I believe it's better than GBP NZD area of interest. So 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. Now we are bearish. I will wait for the lower high to then trade the lower low. The 4 hour time frame as of right now, it's bullish. That's what I don't like on this one here, and that's why I like more GBP NZD, because it has all 3 time frames. So I will wait for a further pullback to this area of interest to look for my entry signal, which is the shift of structure, to then wait for the bearish engulfing that shows me bearish momentum, guys. And guys, I'm gonna ask you for a favor. Please leave a like if this video is helpful to you, because guys, I'm giving this free stuff for free. I'm giving this stuff for free, guys. I'm giving you an exact blueprint on how to trade the market. So please, guys, a like will be very appreciated. Let's arrive to 100 likes on this video. Now the last pair is GBP USD, which is also similar to GBP GPY. The weekly time frame on this one here is bearish, because this was higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low, with this one being the lower high. So let me remove my arrows. So guys, GBP USD is bearish on the weekly. The daily time frame, I don't even have to tell you guys that is bearish. We have a left head and the right shoulder. I will wait for the retest to these head and shoulders to take the trade to the downside. It's quite similar to this trade that I took in the past, which was a head and shoulders. I took the trade and I made a 3.5 risk to reward trade. W trade, comment W in the chat. I'm not a streamer. I gotta stop pretending that I'm a streamer, because I'm not. And on the 4 hour, it will look like something like this, with this area of interest here on the 4 hour. Oh yeah, look at this trade. Look how beautiful this trade was. I made a video on it. Please make sure to watch the video on my channel if you want to know how I made $400 in one trade. So yeah, on this one, I will wait for the pullback to take the trade to the downside. And now, guys, I'm gonna show you how to calculate your position size with the STINU app, because the guys from STINU are the sponsors of today's video. And guys, I'm gonna show you how to calculate the position size for your trades using a good risk management to help you pass challenges and to be consistent with your profits and the losses. So having a good position size calculator helps you a lot, and I'm gonna show you how to calculate it on GBP NZD. So guys, this is how you calculate the position size, and once again, thanks STINU for believing in my channel, and thank you for believing in you guys, the community, because we are such a great community. So first thing first, I go in my trading folder, go to STINU, the beautiful app. They have a pretty fluid app, and it's such easy to use, because guys, when you are outside, you can't use your phone. You simply put your alarm on trading view and then take the trade on MT5, but you calculate the position size on the STINU app. So let's try now with GBP NZD, which is my favorite trade, and it's also the one that is almost ready to take next week. So I believe that my stop loss will be a 30 pips stop loss. So the stop loss is 30 pips, right here, 30 pips. So I go here over the STINU app, I write my account balance, which is $10,000 on my challenge. The risk is 1.25. I always risk 1.25 on my challenges. The stop loss, as I said, it will be 30 pips. Just look how fast it is. GBP NZD, fast, calculate. So my position size will be 0.8 lots. So once I calculate it, I go to my MT5, search for GBP NZD, which is here, go to trade, put my position size to take this trade. And now let's see, guys, another example, because it's so easy and so fast. Now let's see NZD JPY, which is my second favorite pair because of these daily head and shoulders. So let's see, the stop loss I believe will be 30 pips as well. So STINU app, we go back, we are still at 30 pips, we simply go here, NZD JPY, calculate 0.7 lots. It's so easy, guys. Once again, please make sure to use these QR codes that I'm showing you now on the screen to download the STINU app and use it once you take the trades, because guys, it's so fast. And once again, thank you STINU for sponsoring this video. And yeah, guys, these were my pairs for next week. If you guys like the pairs, please leave a like, subscribe, because I'm trying to go to 3K followers and it will be very nice, very appreciated. Join my Telegram channel, because there I will do live updates. And guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment. See you next time. Bye, guys. Oh yeah, I forgot, new video coming tomorrow. Bye, guys.